Hi everyone. So today for book time, we will be reading this book that you see the cover on the screen. And I wonder, what do you notice about the cover? So I see that there's a gingerbread person here, but it looks like it's a girl, right? Because I see it looks like she's wearing a dress and it looks like she has candy on her and her hair is long, right? And I wonder what she's standing on. It looks like a fox, right? Like she's standing on the fox. I wonder, do you remember that fox from anywhere? From the other gingerbread story, right? The fox ate the gingerbread boy. Well, let's see what happens. So the title of this book is called The Gingerbread Girl, written by Lisa Campbell Ernest. You may remember the sad story of the gingerbread boy. He ran away from the lonely old woman who baked him, as well as many other hungry characters. His dash through life was ended in one greedy gulp by a sly fox, pretending to help him cross a river. This is the story of his younger, wiser sister. So this word sly, it says gulped, gulp by a sly fox. Sly is another word that means tricky. The fox tricked him, right? So he was a sly fox. And I wonder, what do you notice about these pictures? What do you see here? So I see the old man is right here sitting here with the old lady, and it looks like he's comforting her, right? And I wonder, what do you notice about the picture behind them? It's a picture of the gingerbread boy, right? And then over here, we notice that there is the old man and the old lady. It looks like they're rolling out some more dough, and they have their eggs here and some candy and some measuring cup and measuring spoons. A full year had passed since the lonely old woman and the lonely old man had lost their gingerbread boy to the devious fox. They were even lonelier than before. Let's bake again, suggested the old man one morning. But what if the same thing happens? Cried the old woman. I couldn't bear the loss. Let's make a girl this time and decorate her with candies. Surely a sweet little girl wouldn't run away, answered the man. So they mixed up the dough, rolled it, and cut it out. They dressed it with as many candies as they could fit, completing the cookie with an amazing hairdo made of licorice whips. She is sweet, gasped the woman as she slid the cookie sheet into the oven. So now she's putting the gingerbread girl into the oven. While the lonely old woman and the lonely old man stood watch by the oven, they talked, remembering their gingerbread boy's short life. He never should have run away. He never should have trusted that fox. As the new cookie baked, her mind woke up and she heard everything. Sweet or not, she thought, things will be different this time. When it was time for the cookie to be done, the old woman carefully, ever so carefully, cracked open the oven door to peek. So the old lady's peeking into the stove, kind of like what you did in the story of the gingerbread boy, right? And now she's peeking it open for the gingerbread girl. So I wonder, what do you think's gonna happen when she opens the door? Let's find out, right? And what do you notice about this page? What do you see the characters, the old lady and the old man and the gingerbread girl doing? What do you see them doing, the characters? So they have their hands in their air and their eyes are wide open and they're looking at the gingerbread girl and she looks like she is running away, right? Bam! Out jumped the gingerbread cookie running toward the door. The little old woman screamed, "Stop, stop!" And the little old man came running. But the cookie was already at the door and headed down the same path that her brother had traveled. "Here we go," whispered the gingerbread girl. The man and the woman chased after her, but she sang, "I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl." As the gingerbread girl dashed along the path, she came to a group of farmers working in the field. The aroma of fresh baked gingerbread caught their attention. "Wait!" the hungry farmer shouted and began to run after the gingerbread girl. She laughed and called, "Hey, farmers, don't bother. Like my brother, I'm fast. Run all you want, but I've learned from his past. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl." So she's outrunning the old woman and the old man, and now she's outrunning the farmers, right? And I also noticed something too about two words. I noticed something about the word fast and the word past. I wonder, what do you notice about those words? Fast, past. They both rhyme, right? They're rhyming words. Fast, past. So let's see. She's outrunning the old man, the old woman, and the farmers. Let's see who else she runs into. What's she run into? A pig, right? Farther down the road, a pig came into view. As the gingerbread girl grew closer, her candy sparkled in the sunlight. The pig squealed with joy and tried to take a bite. But the gingerbread girl was too fast. She leaped over him, singing, "I can leap past Piggy like all of the others. This story will not end like that of my brothers. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl." So there she is. She's leaping over the pig. She outrun the old lady, the old man, the farmers, and now she's outrunning the pig. On down the path, she came upon an artist. "A masterpiece good enough to eat," the artist whispered, and reached out to scoop up the gingerbread girl. With some fancy footwork, the gingerbread girl zipped past, laughing. "I can outrun this artist like I outrun the pig. I am one smart cookie, despite this wild wig. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl." So now she outrun the old lady, the old woman, the farmers, the pig, and now she's outrunning the artist, right? And I also noticed a couple of other words that rhyme. I wonder if you can pick those words out. Which words do you think are rhyming on this page? So I noticed the words pig and the word wig. They both rhyme, right? Pig, wig, pig. So now she's outrun the old lady, she's outrun the old man, she's ran on the farmer, she's ran away from the pig, and now she's running away from the artist. That's 5 people and animals that she's outrun. Let's see if she can outrun anybody else. And who does it look like she's outrunning now? A cow, right? Farther along, the gingerbread girl passed a cow with her calf. A calf is a baby cow who mooed happily, Mama, I want a cookie to go with my milk. But when the cow tried to catch the gingerbread girl, she soon found herself running behind, listening to the gingerbread girl call, Chase if you want, I am faster than you. Although you have 4 feet, I've only two. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. So now she's outrun the old lady, the old man, the pig, the farmers, the artists, and now she's outrunning the cows. Up ahead, a dog walker was crossing the path with 3 dogs. The dogs barked happily, seeing a tasty treat headed their way. But as the gingerbread girl sped past, the group was soon in line with the others, hearing, You're joining the chase? The more the merrier. But no one can stop me, not hound, not terrier. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. So now she's outrunning the puppies, the dogs. They're joined in on her chase. Now the path ran right past the school. The children were out for recess and feeling quite hungry. Shouts of cookie were heard across the playground. The gingerbread girl waved to them all as they joined the chase with their teachers, and she sang, I know that it's snack time and you want a sweet. Come follow along and you'll soon have a treat. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl. So now she did the old lady, the old woman, the farmers, the pigs, the cows, the artists, and the dogs. And now the children and the teachers are chasing. Those are eight different types of people that started joining her. Let's see if anybody else joins. Finally, the gingerbread girl came to the same river her brother had tried to cross. Who should be waiting for her but that same devious fox? Hello, my pretty, crooned the fox. I was a friend of your brother's. It looks like trouble runs in the family. Do let me help you across the river. Just jump onto my tail. Uh-oh, would y'all jump on his tail? I don't think I would. The gingerbread girl shivered, then sang in nearly a whisper, Do I have your promise for a safe ride to shore? You won't drop me or eat me. That's all I implore. The fox chuckled. I promise, my sweet little tidbit. And the gingerbread girl gingerly climbed on the fox's tail. Uh-oh. Would you trust a fox if he said he wouldn't? He tricked her brother, but would you trust him with you? I don't know. Let's find out. The instant the gingerbread girl climbed on, the fox drove into the water, ready for a fabulous feast. Oh, the water is so deep. Move to my back, he insisted, thinking this cute cookie was even dumber than her brother. Anyone could tell by looking at her that she was an airhead. The gingerbread girl did what she was told. That's a good little girl, the fox said with a snicker. Oh my, the water is deeper. Now move to my head. Uh-oh, he's telling her to move to his back, and now he's saying move to my head. And he doesn't think that she's smart. No sooner had he spoken those words than the gingerbread girl leaped to his head, pulled off a strand of hair of her own leathery licorice hair with the expertise of a ranch hand. She triple knotted it around the fox's snout and tied it off with a half-hitch knot. You're right, she whispered in a fox's ear. I am good. The fox snarled and struggled and strained, thrashing about, but the gingerbread girl hung on, turning him back toward the crowd, riding the fox like a bucking bronco. The gingerbread girl wheezed past, singing. A bronco is a name of a horse. He'll run and he'll run with a leap and a twirl. Come follow me. I'm the gingerbread girl. So what did the gingerbread girl do? She trapped the fox, right? Now he has him tied up by his snout. The awestruck crowd followed all the way back to the lonely old woman and the lonely old man's house. The gingerbread girl rode into the kitchen, secured the fox, jumped onto the table, and she measured and mixed with a leap and a twirl, singing, I'll bake you some more. I'm the gingerbread girl. The old woman and man quickly joined in to help, having a hungry, happy house full to feed. From that moment on, of course, they were never lonely again. So here they are, all the whole crowd at the old lady and the old man's house, and the gingerbread girl's making more dough so everybody can have some gingerbread. But look at the fox. How do you think the fox feel about that? He might not be too happy, right? He doesn't look too happy. And what of the fox? The gingerbread girl was eventually able to teach him some manners, using gingerbread crumbs for treats. Most days, you could see them riding across the countryside and hear a small voice drifting in the breeze. We'll run and we'll run with a leap and a twirl. I outfoxed the fox. I'm the gingerbread girl. She was smarter than the fox. So that's the end of our story, The Gingerbread Girl.